Ciara Ortega faces backlash over resurfaced racial slur. Love Island USA in crisis. Love Island USA Season 7 is heating up, but the controversy isn't coming from inside the villa. Instead, it's blazing across social media, where fans are demanding contestant Ciara Ortega be removed from the show after a racially offensive Instagram post from her past resurfaced. But it's not just about one post. Viewers have pointed out this isn't the first time she's been accused of using racially insensitive language, with some claiming this is the third known instance. As criticism mounts online, fans are left asking, why hasn't the show taken action? Ciara Ortega entered Love Island USA like many hopefuls before her with a picture-perfect feed, a ready-made following, and dreams of finding love and maybe a brand deal or two. But shortly after her debut, fans began digging into her online history. And what they found shocked them. A screenshot from a 2020 Instagram story shows Ortega at a medical spa getting Botox. In what seemed like a throwaway comment, she joked about how the treatment helped open up her eyes. But the caption took a troubling turn when she used a racial slur commonly aimed at Asian people to describe how what may have once been shrugged off as a joke is now being seen in a much more serious light, and rightfully so. The slur, deeply rooted in racial stereotyping, has long been used to mock and dehumanize Asian individuals. For Ortega to use it casually and reportedly on multiple occasions, fan accounts, social commentators, and watchdog pages quickly circulated the old post, leading to a wave of public outcry. One tweet summed up the frustration: "Y'all kicked off Ulissa for using the N-word, so what about Ciara? Is racism against Asians not taken seriously?" And that's the crux of the issue. Love Island has removed contestants in the past for using offensive language. So why not now? Is there a double standard depending on who's targeted? It's also worth noting that the original post is no longer available on Ortega's feed. Instead, screenshots appear to have come from fan archives, suggesting it was deleted. But not before someone captured it and not before the damage was done. Sources familiar with reality TV production suggest that these kinds of posts should be flagged during background checks, but that things can and do slip through. One former casting team member anonymously claimed that if a contestant seems promising or has star potential, some red flags might, and that's not sitting well with viewers. The longer the show stays silent, the more pressure builds not just on Ciara, but on the producers and the network itself. If they've previously acted quickly in other situations involving racism or bullying, fans want to know, what's different this time? Even experts are weighing in. A media ethics professor at NYU tweeted that inconsistency in how networks respond to racism only feeds the problem. It can't be zero tolerance for some slurs and silence for others, they said. At the time of this video, neither the network nor Ciara herself has made a public statement. But the consequences could go far beyond the island. With audiences more socially aware than ever, and brands avoiding controversy at all costs, Ortega's influencer dreams may be on thin ice. And as far as Love Island USA goes, continuing to ignore the controversy may risk damaging the show's credibility with its core audience. If they stay silent, it could send a dangerous message that some forms of racism are easier to overlook. So what do you think? Should Ciara Ortega be removed from Love Island USA? Is this another case of cancel culture, or is it time for real accountability? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.